Hey y'all, I'm getting ready to go live. Here we go. Put her in a bikini tonight. Actually, I did that earlier. I don't remember what time I can go to the casino. I guess we'll go find out. I did repaint her car today. Let's see. Need to repaint any more of them? Let's see. Let's drive the purple one. Let's drive this one. It's got a sunroof, baby. Sweet little sister. How you doing, bitch? These nuts. We're on Rumble and we're on Twitch. Rumble and Twiznit. Twiznit, biznit. That's the pizza place. I don't never know what to do when I get there. Biznit. Hey, man. We'll run across the street for a minute. We're going to the casino, ho. The casino! Ah! So going to the casino. The casino. I've had enough of bitches, man. Bitches ain't nothing but hoes and trips. Let's see if she can spin the wheel. See if she gets some boy that damn train. Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Three, two, one. Come on, Jesus. Let's win some money, chips, or a car. Money, chips, car. Money, chips, car. Money! Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Whoop, there it was. Whoop, there it was. Whoop, there it was. At the end of this tonight, damn it, bitch, get out of my way. Jason wants a match, so we're gonna go over to the WWE game. Christine's a thief, ain't she?
Is your wallet safe? Yes, it's in my pocket. I feel like people are staring at us.
She's already in bikini mode, and we ain't got out of winter yet. Of course, she is in Los Angeles, so. I mean, Los Centros, so. Los Angeles. In Los Centros, baby. She's wanting to show off her gun tattoo. I like that gun tattoo. Out of all of her tattoos, that's the one I like. Well, I like that cross, too. I like guns and crosses. You know, guns and roses? Well, I like guns and crosses. Those are my favorite tattoos, is guns and crosses. If I had tattoos, and I wouldn't get any, but if I were to get one, it'd either be a gun or a tattoo or a cross. But I ain't getting it. I've stayed clean to 49 here. I might as well keep my body holy. Because you're not really supposed to do it. You're not really supposed to file your temple. But now that ain't my reasons. Because I'm telling you, it don't keep me away from bad rock and roll, or did it? My reasons is I'd get tired of it real quick. But now that also depends on how you look at it. Like I could say, if you don't look at it as a defilization, I guess it's not defiling your body. That's just how you have to look at it. I mean, if you're a Christian, you probably should filter it through his lens. But now I still would say, if you don't, in other words, if you look in the mirror and you like what you see, that's fine.
What? Who gave you my number?
That's my opinion on it. And I know my opinions don't matter when it comes to the Bible. I'm going to tell you, I don't know where they're telling us the truth anyway. You know, there's whole different takes on the religion that they kept out, that they hid away. Like I was listening to this, I shared it today. I told people you better pray on it. Boy, how right I was. I didn't know what treat I was in for. That's one big tell, man. One big tell. God's a big entity. It's just a light. It just is. Then it creates a Pergasus lady. Then she creates some children. And out of those children came the God of the Bible and all those. Big old story, man. Big old story. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that's what it is. What was it? The Lost Book of John or something? It kind of sounds like the Book of Revelation, though. I'm going to tell you, if it's a forgery, somebody sat down and kind of made it sound like it. Because it even starts out, he's in prison. Then this entity appears and he turns from an old man, young person, and old. And then it reveals itself as guide. It literally sounded like he was hearing from John the Revelator, that's for sure. But now I'm not telling you it's accurate. It could be heresy. I'm just saying, man, there's a whole different take on God than and I'm going to tell you, the way I see the way they lie about everything, I'm sorry. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. I know one thing, it makes sense. There should be a mother. You know, we're told there's a father and a son, there's no mama. There's something about that, man. Because even in life, we have mother and father. There's something about that, man. There's something that don't add up. It never added up with me. And I just didn't say nothing because I didn't want to be accused of being heresy. Or I didn't want to go up against God because I fear God. You know what I'm saying? But now once it's come into my brain and I've read it, it makes a whole different meaning. Because I realize that these MFers, have lied to us for centuries. Have always lied to us. I'm going to tell you that makes sense. Now, I'm not going to say it's right. It makes sense. I don't mean it ain't fraudulent. And I'm no expert, so I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm an expert. And I don't care what some theology school teaches, and I don't care what some preacher teaches. If we've been taught wrong, we've been taught wrong. And that means me, you, all of us could be taught wrong. If they lied to us, I'm just going to leave it to God. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to leave it to God. I'm going to let him handle it. And then I'll find out when I get there. I'll still believe in him because I'm telling you, no matter what, I always see Jesus as a part of it. So I'm just going to stick with Jesus and let God decide the rest. You know what I'm saying? Boy, them books are far out there, but I got more than I bargained for last year when I was praying for. I prayed for knowledge and I prayed for him to expose all my enemies to me. And boy, did he answer. He answered big time, y'all. I'm going to have to be careful, though, because last time I started 12, I was too young for it. I couldn't handle it, man. I seem like I can handle it now. Because I'll sit there and I'll be going, far out, man. But then later on I try to put it in contest. I'm like, far out, man. But yet the Gnostic texters are filling in blanks that questions that I have. But now, is it real? Is it legit? I can't tell you. Because it also, there is, and in this one video I watched today, it actually posted that verse where not to get off on fairy tales and get away from the gospel. That's right there. You don't need to do that either. But I don't know if we've been lied to all these years. Like it kept telling in that book where Moses wrote it wrong. And even brought up Noah. Where Moses got it wrong. It would say that. Moses is just a man like the rest of us. Hell, God even got mad at him for striking the rock. Y'all remember? I think he got mad at him several times. He's a man. He could have got it wrong. Oh, blasphemy. Even God told him he was wrong. God got mad at him. He didn't even let him see the land. He let others see the land. I'm not being blasphemous. Indeed, I'm keeping it where I don't know what's right. Because I don't trust these MFers. I'm going to try to keep it clean. I don't trust them. I don't trust anything I've learned. Anything they've taught me, I don't trust. Because if they lie about one thing, they'll lie about another thing. Now, they'd even lie to you about God. They'd probably especially lie to you about God. Especially if they're using him to control you. Especially if they're using him to control you. They're going to especially lie to you about it. And I don't put anything against these people. They're wicked as the day is long. That is one thing that's true. These people are wicked. Wicked people. There it is. I would have never saw that if I hadn't saw that mud on that pavement. It's raining down again, tearing me apart like a new motion. Let's change the subject just in case I can get in trouble on Twitch. I don't know. I don't know how they would count alternative religious knowledge. Hell, they don't like you mentioning Jesus. I don't know what they'd really think about alternative Jesuses. You're all personal. Jesus, someone to be your friend, someone who cares. You're on Us and the Jesus. I like Johnny's and I like Manson's, but I still like Depeche Mode's too. Y'all know I used to call MTV up for that every day and request it? Yeah, Knocking on Heaven's Door. What was that other? LA Guns, I used to request that. Never enough just to hold you. It's never enough just to please you. Whoa, baby, it's never enough. And then I used to call for Cold Hearted Snake. You know the MTV request lines? I'm telling you all the songs I used to call up for. Tom Petty's Free Falling. Well, I'm free. Bum, 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 bum. I'm free falling. Knocking on Heaven's Door. You know, that's the only way you could see it back then. Because it was only on MTV, and 96 Rock used to play the EP version that they eventually put out on the big, you know what version they put out? I sing one, you sing one. On the 2017 Appetite for Destruction big double release where they put out multiple records of it and CDs. You could hear that on 96 Rock. 96 Rock? Yep. 96 Rock's back. It's on the app. You go get it on the app. It's 96 Rock Atlanta. You also listen to 99X, which was the alternative. The Nirvana years. When I was listening to stuff like Nirvana and Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think 96 Rock played Chili Peppers too. Of course, now they played Nirvana as well. Because I'm going to tell you, one of the first times I recorded Smells Like Teen Spirit was 96 Rock, and they had a karaoke version. I wish I could find that karaoke version, because it said it right before it. Yep, 96 Rock. And you can hear it, and it went to play bom, 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 bom. One of my first karaoke versions of that was recorded from 96 Rock. I didn't have the album yet. I didn't get the album until September the 29th, 1992. This was recorded like at the end of the summer 91, like going into September. At 96 Rock. No, and I didn't have the actual record anymore, but I used to have the karaoke. And now I don't even know what to do with the karaoke. I wish I could find that bitch. If I find that, boy, that was horrible. That's the first time I ever sung it. It's terrible. That's probably why I didn't keep up with. But I wish, for archival purposes, I wish I'd have kept up with it. Because that at 96 Rock, yep. And then it went bam, 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 bam. That's the first time I ever had it recorded. Then a year later, I got the album. Bam, 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 bam. Load up the guns, bring. Of course, I don't think I was really being serious with it, you know. I think I was so tired of hearing it back then, I was kind of mocking it. I'm telling you, I was hearing it all the time. I didn't even know who they were. I told you I hated Nirvana in the beginning. I didn't really like Guns N' Roses in the beginning either. I got tired of Welcome to the Jungle. Every time you turned on the radio or the TV, there it was. That's kind of the anti back then. Like, whatever everybody else was liking, I didn't like. And then later on, I got their albums and they blew me away. So I had to fuck that shit up. It was Out to Get Me and It's So Easy. It won me over. And another one called My Michelle. It won me over with Guns N' Roses. And then when they put out Patience, I really loved Patience. Well, once I heard It's So Easy, Guns N' Roses was my band. Bom 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 bom. It's so easy. I think that's the first time I heard the foot word in that song. So fucking, I couldn't believe I was hearing it. That's because that's how I did. Did he say what I think he said? He said it. That's just a little boy, you know. It's so easy, easy when everybody's trying to please me, baby. 'Cause I'm crashing every night. Drinking, I see it. I was trying to find out the right road to get to it, man. Oh, I see. Let's turn up here. We should be able to get to it if we turn up here. It's so easy, easy when everybody's trying. But now that the other one had the F word in it too, so that's probably why I liked it. But now I had a personal meaning with out to get me. Because I had people that were out to get me. They're about to get me. They won't catch me. I'm fucking innocent. She literally told me she was going to send me to the YDC. And she said it in a very vulgar way. Where they mess with those little boys. That's how she put it. That's how horrible this woman was. Wretched this woman. They're about to get me. They won't catch. I was kind of Axel light. Like I know he would get in trouble with the law and stuff. Well, I just got in trouble with the principals at school. Mine was the PG version of Axel. That's the PG version of Axel. When I found that out, I was like, man, that's cool. Man, them was going through the same things as teenagers. See, I didn't know all that when I was liking him. We was going through the same things. No wonder I liked him. Of course, it's just that we didn't get as bad. See, I didn't do nothing. Of course, I don't know if Axel did or they just accused him of stuff, you know. And they just actually got him, you know. He might have really done stuff. I don't know. Everybody's different. I was kind of a good kid they were picking on. Because I missed school because I was sick. So there's a difference not missing school because you're sick. They just didn't believe I was sick. Oh, she had enough nerve to apologize to my mother after we found out everything. My mama called her up and told her. I said, you do know you did my son wrong, don't you? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't accept it. I didn't accept it. It made me mad. She should have never even asked her for called her up because it made me madder. I never got over that. It made me madder for her to apologize. She made my life a living hell. It made me mad for her to apologize, man. She was a bitch, and she's just. Of course, that's the reason I didn't let it go. You see, I didn't know she's condemned. Because Jesus, you want to talk, unless the Bible is a complete forgery and it's just a bunch of lies, that's one thing you can take to the bank. He said, to harm those little ones, you might as well throw yourself in the sea with a stone around your neck. And she hurt many of them, y'all, and she hurt many. My daddy had some dirt on her, and some teacher told my sister some things. And she loved destroying children's lives. That woman, she didn't get to destroy me. She wanted to. That's what I didn't forgive her for. I didn't forgive her for the other ones. Because there's some poor people that didn't have the money to take her. My daddy didn't really have it either. He did it, he just didn't have it. He found a way. He found a way to fight her. He couldn't really afford it either, but he did. And he won. He won both times, basically. Of course, now, because like I said, I told y'all, what Linda McMahon's wanting to do to the school systems was what my father wanted all the way back then. And the judge asked her, she said, Mr. Stone, it's gotten to me that you don't like the school systems. What would you like to actually see happen? She's a black lady. I'm sure that woman thought she was winning because she had it in her corner. She had one, she had a lady, and two, she had a black lady. I think she thought she was going to get her way with us. And that judge, she says, Mr. Stone, I'm hearing you don't like the school system. What exactly would you like to do to the school system? Shut it down, Your Honor. And she said, Mr. Stone, me and you may have both come from different places on this side of the tracks, but you and I agree about the school systems. And she ruled in my favor. That woman ruled him. Now they told me if I got in trouble anymore, they would handle it. But She ended up ruling. I ended up winning because that judge loved my daddy's answer. He agreed with him. It was kind of funny. She ran out of that courtroom mad. She ran out the second time. She lost part two, too. I can't tell you much about part two. That wasn't my case. But let's just say she lost there, too. You piece of filth! I didn't accept her apology. Sorry, not sorry, and I don't care about the being a Christian. He ruined people's lives. Sometimes you should pay for things. Children's lives. I don't think God will hold her. I don't think he'll let it go within children. I'll be honest. I think she's going to face it. I really do think she'll face it. Being children. I mean, he literally said that in his own words. Why do I not think it? This woman made children's lives miserable. Yeah, that's what she had enough nerve. I told my mom, I said, you mean she had enough nerve to apologize? I said, well, I don't accept it. She said, yeah, she said she's sorry. I said, well, I'm sorry, not sorry. I didn't accept it. I don't care if people think I'm a bad Christian. You can think what you want to. I don't owe you one damn thing. Or anybody else. That's why I like that Foo Fighters song. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you anything. There's several songs in this world that are really, really good songs. This new one from Marilyn Manson. Actually, two from Marilyn Manson. He's got several. I like that Purgatory thing. Are you gonna pray for me when I'm in purgatory? But nods if you understand. Raise the red flag. Boy, I can't wait to see part two. I bet you there's going to be some real good shit on that. Are you gonna pray for me when I'm in purgatory? Or just stare through the stained glass while my body's lying there? Are you gonna pray for me when I'm in purgatory? I love that whole album. That's one of my favorite albums ever. It's just been put out. It'll probably stay on my list for years. Some of the best songs ever. Raise the Red Flag. Not If You Understand. You're the one who should be ashamed. That's what's so good about that. That's literally telling these fuckers, telling me I should be ashamed. You're the one who should be ashamed. That's why I like Nides. Go examine the lyrics to Nides If You Understand. I even like Sacrilegious. Because he's basically telling them they're the ones that need to go get saved. Preaching to him, they're the ones that need to get saved. They do me that people's been preaching at me for years too, y'all. I hate that bullshit. You're not God. You can't judge me. Now, yeah, when I'm out of his word, then I'm wrong. Sometimes I know I'm wrong, and believe me, I'm praying about it. You don't need to worry about me. And I don't accept prayers from enemies. I told you that yesterday. I even asked God to shield them off of me. Even if it was a good prayer, I don't want it. You want to know why? They're not sincere. They don't give a fuck about you. They want to see you destroyed. Your enemies want to see you gone. I don't accept good or bad. I don't accept the enemy's prayers, and I don't pray for them. You see, I'm not being a hypocrite because I don't do them. I don't pray for them, and I don't expect them to pray for me. I don't want it. Indeed, I don't want it. I told the Lord, I don't want it. Keep those away from me. I wash my hands of an enemy's prayer like Pilate washed his hand of Jesus' blood. I do. I wash that off me, man. I don't want it. That's nasty. That's tainted. I don't accept the enemy prayers. I don't accept them. You pray all you want to. I'm not going to accept it. Sorry, not sorry. I'm my own type of Christian. And I don't care how people look at that. At the end of the day, I'm the one who's going to live my life. I'm the one who's going to walk in my shoes. And no matter what's on the other side, I'm the one that's going to experience it. And we don't all know whether we've ever been told the truth or not. So I got to do my own thing, and you got to do your thing. You'll just have to not worry about me. I don't accept them. I don't accept the prayer. Now, the people that love me and they might see I'm going wrong, I'll accept that. Because I really do need that prayer. People that don't have anything against me just think, man, you need to pray for me. But now, if you're an enemy, just keep it. I don't want your fake sympathy. You don't like me, don't bother. Don't bother, because I don't accept it. I ask God to keep those things off me. That's the best thing to do, though, because a lot of times it's witchcraft. A lot of times it's they're wanting you to fail. Did we pick that person up? Yes, we did, didn't we? Now I gotta try to get them there. Now I see that line. So traffic's aggravating. Here we go. Now we going right, baby. Yeah, I see it. How you gonna pray for me when I'm in purgatory? I don't accept the enemy's prayers. Why my body's a lying there. Will you stay by my side when they come? I better not sing that because we're on Twitch. I don't know. It's a part of the lyrics. I don't know what words. I'm starting to see some people have to go all around things just to search. It's a shame, man. I mean, as long as you're not threatening nobody, there should be no censorship. Unless you're threatening to harm people or something else, there should be no repercussions for free speech. Even using certain words. Like people has to use unalived. When you're reporting something, when you're talking about something. I tell you, man, it's crazy. This bullshit is fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. You have to sit and worry you're going to trigger some old idiot. Some unintelligent idiot. And if you got your stream smart adult, that should be enough. If it's a child's page, it's one thing. I see it. I just don't know which way to turn to it. Let's see. Guess we turn up here. Get tired, man. I thought we'll stay low. Is that the right one? Oh, if I'm going to the... Yeah, we're going to the right one. Oh, no, it's the interstate. You know, I'm like my mother. Even though it's just a game, I run into the same issues. She's always avoided the interstates ever since she did that when she was young. And I understand 100% why she don't like them. I hate it when I get on this fucker in this game. I hate that fucked up shit. It's a fucked up mess, and it's even worse today. Oh, they really made it. Hell, even my daddy'd hate it now. The mess it is now. I remember when they first fumbled Dalton. We like to never figured out how to get back around. We eventually figured it out. They completely fucked up Daltons. They're nothing like they used to be. They circle all the way around. Oh, now that we got it, we know it now. But back when it first happened,
The best part about collecting those?
we didn't know what the fuck they'd done. They just made a fucking mess out of these roads, y'all. I hope I'm going right. Yeah, it appears. Yeah, we're going right. Are you gonna pray for me when I'm in purgatory? Or just stare through the stained glass while my body's a lying? I think that's one of the songs he's added live. Are you gonna pray for... I hope he has it when he comes to America. When he comes back to America, I hope he keeps some of them songs. Some of them songs are some of my favorite songs. Nods, that, Red Flag. Hell, I loved the whole album, though. I'm gonna tell you, I'll be honest. When it first came out, I just kept playing it over and over again. I was like the kid again. The kid APFNS. We used to play albums over and over again. See how long I've been on. I'm kind of tired. Not really feeling like playing game anyway. I don't know if I'll actually go to bed. I might watch some videos or something. Sometimes I just watch videos. Hey, we're only on 36 minutes. We're going to stay on a little longer. I at least like to stay on 40 minutes. Oh, well, I'll take one more mission. One more mission, then I've
got someone for you.
Are you gonna pray for me when I'm in purgatory? But you know, Twitch, I'm not trying to be critical. But you know, now they've even taken away your right to store your videos. I mean, how are you ever going to grow your channel? I mean, just think about it. If people don't watch you live, they might find you later on. I mean, I don't know. That may be the thing. They may have discovered that nobody ever watches those. But how's people going to ever discover you if it's, I mean, there's people that gets thousands of views on there. How are they going to be in room for anybody else?
Oh, shit!
Millions and thousands of people.
Christ alive!
And if you ain't got no videos on your channel, they're going to run into your channel, and you ain't got no videos on your channel. You're just going to be just a channel with no videos, and they won't even know what it is. I mean, just think, they might run into your channel, and they might like your graphic or something. They might say, I want to check this person out, and they can't even put no videos up. They've limited to 100 hours. I'm finding, I just returned. And I'm thinking, what am I walking into? Of course, I didn't deliberately leave on purpose. I'll tell you what was happening. I wanted to stream on Rumble, and I didn't have a way to stream on Rumble and Twitch at the same time. So I chose Rumble. Rumble up until this year, Rumble was hard to stream to. You had to find a way around to get, unless you just wanted to go directly to Rumble. And then, what's their names added onto the main, probably because of that Exodus. I say the Exodus is going to get even better. Because the censorship's getting worse. They're fixing to roll it back in, y'all. It'll be back on Facebook and all of it. Just watch. Because these Democrats are scared. They lost that election and they don't want to lose again. They're going to roll these censorships back out, baby. I'm telling you, they're going to roll them back out. And more people will be, because nobody wants to have their channel restricted. I mean, it ain't safe for people that ain't even right-wingers. You want to get really in trouble, just discuss the Palestinian issue. And I ain't even going there. And I'm going to tell you, there's trouble on both sides of that, and that's all I'm going to say here on Twitch. It's a two-sided thing. That's all I'm going to say. It's a two-sided thing. You want my opinion? Well, I can't say that here. If I was just on Rumble, I'd say it. I did leave a comment on Newsmax tonight, though. I believe it was Newsmax. It's one of those sites. I said they should arrest them all. We're putting both sides of those people in danger. Both sides of that is causing the problem, y'all. They both want each other gone, and you know who loses? The people. That's all about the people on both sides of it. I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to name the P's or the I's. Both the P's and the I's are in trouble, y'all. I'm talking about the people that live over there. The citizens. And it's those leaders that stir all that stuff up. Both sides. It's those leaders that stirs all that crap up. And who pays? Them people. Them people that live over there. I'm talking about on whatever side of the fence you want to talk about. That's who suffers. The citizens of both sides of the countries. Because you got these squabbling people that are willing to do or die each other. And they're killing their people is what they're doing. Both the people that lives there. All of them should all vote together. And I'm talking about both sides of it should vote to get rid of both of them. And get rid of both sides of these leaderships and start over for their country. I think their country would be better off. If you put them all in jail, and I'm talking about the ones on the other side and both side B and side A. I'm not going to name them. I'm just going to say side A and side. Maybe we should say side P and side I. But both of the peoples need to come together and get rid of those leaderships of both sides because they're killing each other. It's a genocide thing. And it's both-sided. And it's both the leaderships. And I'm not on either side of it, by the way. I'm not waving either flag. And I know there'd be a lot of people on both sides that have an issue with me. I probably shouldn't even said nothing at all because there's going to be both-sided issues on both sides. I'm glad Michael Savage has been speaking up lately. People laugh at him. He ain't anti-Jewish. He's a Jew himself. He's talking about the murders that they're doing to them people over there. At the same time, he didn't like what the other side did to the Jewish people. He stood up for that too. I don't like it either, y'all. I don't like it either. Those people are killing each other. And it's their leadership that's the problem. That's what I'm saying. And it's the people of Israel in general that are suffering. Since it is one big continent, they've divided the leaderships, but it's one big continent. And it's the people of Israel that suffer. Because of those two leaderships that want to off each other. And people knows I'm right. They can strike me if they want to. People knows I'm right. I'm being right here. If I get struck, I'll get struck. Because I'm being right. God would not have that on either side of the coin. I don't use the Old Testament as your hell, Jesus told them they had that wrong. I've gotten off the mark, man. That's why I don't like the interstate. Okay. I'm going to have to get back over on the other side, so let me find an illegal divider that I can cross. Is that one? found it. I'm taking it. Yes, I don't think you're supposed to do that in Georgia. I think I see signs that tells you not to do that. May depend on where you're at, though. Are you gonna pray for me when I'm in purgatory? You know, that's what Michael Jackson was singing with that song they attacked. You know why they didn't attack that? They didn't want to attack that song. It had nothing to do with what he was saying. He was basically saying that. All I was trying to say is they don't really care about us. They didn't like that song because they don't care about us. None of them do. None of those up there that's up there running their mouths, none of them care about us. All I'm going to say is they don't really care about us. All I'm going to say is they don't really care about us. It's not a Democrat or Republican thing. It's not a Palestinian thing. It's not an Israeli thing. It's not a UN thing. They don't care about you. They want your money. They want your property. They want to steal from you. They don't care about you. Wake up, people. And they want to silence us that have got the intelligence to see it. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. Have you ever heard of apfns, whatever his name was? He was a rapper in the early 2000s. Have you ever heard his testimony of Michael Jackson? I need to look it up and see, because you know people make up this shit on these memes. You can't never tell about them. But what he said was true. He said that they even lied about Michael Jackson on the children thing. And I could believe that. He said he liked those fine model women with the booties and the fine bodies. He said him and Michael Jackson used to have conversations. Here, a cat. I hope I didn't run over it. I didn't run over you, thank God. Thank God I didn't run over the kitty cat. I don't want to run over dogs. I don't want to run over kitty cats. NPCs, that's another thing. I shouldn't really want to run over them, but... Okay, I see the line somewhere here. Let me circle back around, man. Ooh, my eyes are bothering. Oh, sorry, man. There he is. Or, hey, come on, buddy. We'll get you where you're going, man.
Cool. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. See which way we need to go, man. He had to come up right when I was... Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There it is. Here we go, man. I think this is going to be my final drive for tonight. Then we'll go over to Jason's match. Jason wanted a match. He was mad as he got left out of JCBW, so I told him he could have the night. I'm just kidding, but we're gonna have Jason in a match. It's the main event of this stream. I love Jason.
Your car is the shit. So
You're awful.
You know what my favorite salad dressing was of the past?
up on Life Invader later.
I hadn't had none in years. Kroger used to have a brand. It was a Kroger brand. It's called Russian dressing. And it kind of tasted like, it had a, you know that flavor of either 57? It kind of had a 57 tang to it, but it was sort of more tangy, like more like you mixed Catalina with 57. I always loved that dressing. I'm sure it got banned during the, even if it still existed, that probably don't now. You know, they went crazy on Russia over this Ukrainian thing. That was my favorite salad dressing. I thought it tasted so good. You could probably make it though. I bet if you bought a bottle of Catalina and you bought some Heinz 57, you put it together, it'd probably be about that flavor. I'm not sure, but that's what I would, because when I think about what it kind of reminded me of, that's what it kind of reminded me of. You might even be able to just put some 57 on the salad. It'd be similar. There we go. She's going to the Suburban.
Thank you.
He's going to the Suburban, I should say. Since I'm at the... Oh, he ain't going to Suburban. He just got off there. Let me go ahead and deposit her money. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. She made $3,000. $3,000. Here we go. Let's get her back home. The Eclipse is right up over there. Go away, run. She shouldn't be running this way. Y'all know Michael.
Do you love your...
Y'all know Michael's gonna be. She's fixing to pass Michael's house. You know he's gonna be staring out the window. Bom, 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 bom. He's gonna be staring out the window. Bom. He's gonna be watching her. He's right in front of Michael's house right now. Bom, 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 bom.
What's going on?
Here, doggy barking.
Your politics are toxic.
Hi.
Hipster dick.
Hipster dick! Hips. I want to find that doggy. Where is he? There he is. There's the doggy. The doggy. They need to make GTA where we can have the pets, man. I want a pet. I want a doggy. And a cat. I'd get a dog and a cat. She'd be a cat lady. I'd have cats and dogs all over her house, man.
You can't do that.
I want the pets, GTA. Hey, GTA, we need the pets. I want a pet, man.
You're lost. You suck.
You need to make it where we can have some pets. I turned the mic on so their game can hear it. Maybe it's recording it. Maybe it's AI's recording. We need the pets. I want a pet. I'd have her. She'd be a cat lady, man. I'd have cats all over her apartment. I want Christine to be a cat lady. And a dog lady. I wouldn't mind her having some dogs. Hell, I'd even get her some of the mean ones. If I could get some mean dogs, I'd have her have the mean dogs, man. She's a mean girl. I want some pets, man. The total eclipse of your heart. I could just make her go to her side apartment now, which is just right here. She's just got to change her clothes for the next day. Get her shower.
You owe me $20.
Fuck you, bitch. I don't know you nothing. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'd have her a cat lady. She'd have cats all over the fucking, they'd be all over the furniture and everything. I'd have her a cat lady. And have her a couple of dogs too. Have her a few dogs too. Probably need to get her shower first. Let's go and get her shower. Then I'm gonna say good night. Hope y'all enjoyed my stream. I'm just gonna try to do clips and stuff anyway from now on anyway. So I guess I'll probably be okay. And she's getting her shower. Love is a burning flame that makes fiery rain. I fell for you like a child. Whoa, but the fire went wild. I'm not even sure if I'm getting the lyrics right. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, down. I don't hate you, Twitch. I just not liking some of these rules I was hearing. I still don't. Y'all haven't never been a problem with me, so I don't have anything against you. I just don't think censorship's the route we should be going. I mean, here's me on people that don't like stuff. Just don't watch it. And that's my opinion. I mean, when people get to a point where they kind of bother me, if I want to watch it, I will. But if I don't want to, I don't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I just let them talk. And then I say my things back. But sometimes even the smarter thing to do is just turn it off and not watch it. That's the smart route. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Why can't people be adults about it? Why they gotta act like they're in school and go tattle to the teacher? Just saying. Where? Is y'all's brain still in school? I got out of school. I didn't want to go back. I did go back for a little while, though. There's a reason I did that. I remember now. You know, I was telling y'all about the paper route. That was one of the reasons why I quit. Our family had took the paper route, and I was helping with them. And I couldn't do both. And then I did try to go back, and then I didn't ever get back into the swing of it again. So I just completely quit. And there was a reason, and I'm not going to tell it publicly, but there was a reason. That's the reason I was taking them. Let's see. I will tell you one thing. Nathan Dill tried to correct the reason, but I never did. I never did. Oh, I like that. Let's give her that, man. A groupie. I'm gonna let her dress like that for a day. Nathan Dill did try to correct the problem. I probably should have took him up on his offer while he was doing it. Here we go. We're gonna get out of here. It was over religion, by the way. I will tell you that. It was over religion. It was silly. They mainly denied blacks. And Nathan Dill, when he was governor, he was giving people honorary diplomas because they would deny you. They could deny you for any reason. My mother happened to buy Christian books for that homeschooling, and they denied me a diploma. And Nathan Dill was trying to correct it. I didn't ever take him up on his offer. First of all, I learned about it too late anyway, and I didn't even know what you had to do it, so I didn't ever bite her. They would mainly do it to black people. I mean, they were bad at doing it. They were nefarious. Georgia was nefarious. I think you can Google that. And about denying diplomas. Let me see if I can do it. I'm going to pull it up. Georgia denied black people diplomas. They also would deny it over religious books. In 1969, it went on a little longer than that. It went on. I mean, they would deny you for a whole bunch of things. They finally fixed it completely in 22. But it wasn't just. It wasn't just the 69 they did this. Indeed, they would deny you over religious books. The place that my parents were learning about homeschooling was Christian. And my parents bought Christian books. In our school system, Dalton Public Schools denied us a diploma for that. Denied me a diploma for that. So they would not only deny you a diploma over being black, they would deny you a diploma over Jesus as well. And this went on for years, and Nathan Dill did eventually do some things to fix it. Nearly 50 years later, Georgia students received their diplomas. I should have signed up and tried to get me one too, because I was denied over religion, but I didn't know how to deal with it. So that's the reason I was taking those classes. I wanted to get a diploma. I just didn't ever finish. They were actually going to let me do it, by the way, even though I'd homeschooled, because they felt that it was horrible that I was robbed. But I didn't ever finish the classes. I took the history. You had to have certain different credits to even get the diploma on the late school. They had already accredited all my, like, say, the 2 years of high school that they went all the way back to the 2 years that I finished, and then they looked at what my mama did at the homeschooling, and then it was going to let me finish another year or two there, and I didn't ever finish it. But let's just say they were going to let me earn my diploma if I could have. But I just didn't like night school too. I didn't like night school. I'm going to tell you, I didn't like night school worse than I liked day school, because night school was worse on me than day school. But now here's the problem: I sleep at day, so. But they denied black people, and they denied me one because of religious books. These were religious books that my mama used, and they didn't like it. They just told us had to get it. They told me you just have to go get a GTAV. We're not going to accept that. 2 years of 2 years of high school, homeschool, and they denied it. So that's what happened. Unjust, man, I tell you. Unjust. I am glad that the black people finally got theirs.